halfway home, I had the urge to pee again. I was like, I've already peed myself, so I might as well pee again. Hey Slayers, I hope you guys are fabulous. My name is Tumi and this is Young Broke and Fabulous, where I give you fashion content at a budget. So I do fashion hauls, I share some knowledge, I do affordable hairstyles. I didn't record this hairstyle because I think it's pretty simple, but you guys can tell me if you need me to record this hairstyle. So today I'm going to be talking to you about UTI. So last week in my video where I talked about my journey with having cysts, I did mention that I suffer from having UTIs, and I've become sort of kinda a UTI guru, because even my doctor will tell you that every time he sees me it's because I have a UTI. So I've kind of become a UTI guru in terms of preventing UTIs or knowing what to do when I get one. And I'm gonna tell you a story about how many times I've actually peed myself in public kind of places because I had a UTI. So yeah, do stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's all about the bathroom. So the main cause of UTIs is bacteria that you may get from sitting on a dirty bathroom, on a public bathroom, or even your own bathroom if you don't clean it properly. So that's the main cause of my UTIs and a lot of women's UTIs. I always get my UTIs if I'm in a public area, like maybe if I go to a restaurant that a lot of people frequent at, or it's a kind of club vibe, I do get UTIs. I don't go to clubs, but I do attend events, and at events the toilets are always not top notch. So that's the main cause of UTIs. The bacteria kind of get into your urinary tract and it causes irritation, then you get your UTIs. Symptoms of a UTI: one, regular, like you always feel pressed, and sometimes when you pee, like when you're passing pee, it kind of burns, and my urinary tract is actually very damaged, you guys, because I've had a lot of UTIs. Some have even went to a point where I got, like, you see where once you start seeing protein, like white things in your pee, that means it has gotten to a bad stage. So my UTIs have actually gone into that stage, and it damaged my my urinary tract. So when I do start getting a UTI, I'll feel the irritation, and you might have slight blood in your pee. So those are regular symptoms of a UTI, but it can be something else. But UTIs usually are very common, and those are the main symptoms of the UTI, and that's why you end up peeing yourself sometimes, because you can't hold in the pee, or you are peeing so regularly you don't know, like, when you're really pressed or when you are just having that urge to pee, because you pee and you still have the urge to pee. So do go to the toilet every time that you have the urge to pee. It might be painful, but it's always good and advised that you do go to the toilet. Guys, let me tell you this, I didn't even prepare for this video, but the way I know UTI facts, like, I'm the UTI encyclopedia. Anyhow, so since I suffer so much from the UTI, my doctor gave me some advice. Something that I regularly do at home, I use thick bleach. Thick bleach can have your Domestos. MAC is really good to, like, disinfect your bathroom, your toilet. Every time, make sure you wash your toilet every day or every second day, the seat and the inside of the toilet, so that it doesn't get bacteria that might get into your urinary tract. You don't usually get UTIs from home, because since my last UTI was before lockdown, since it's been locked down, I haven't had a UTI. But now that public areas are open and I'm going to public areas, it might happen that I get UTIs, because that's where I usually get UTIs. So the secret is in what's in your handbag. So what my doctor advised me before even this pandemic is to have disinfectant every time I go to public areas. I disinfect as much as possible, even if it's bathrooms that are regularly washed by the people that clean. I should carry my own, because sometimes, guys, to be honest, the squatting thing, especially when you're out, your peak so long, then you get tired, then you end up sitting on the toilet. So carrying your own disinfectant is very smart. I haven't actually gotten the sprays, because the sprays are easier than this, but do get yourself a sanitizer that has a high percentage of alcohol. And now it's easy, actually they're easily accessible everywhere since the corona pandemic. Then have wet wipes as well. So I'd put the sanitizer all over the toilet so that I know it's clean and proper. And if the toilet has some things left in there, just go to the next door. I always do that. And then another thing you should have is tissues, pocket tissues. I actually have so many packs here. I have tissue in my bag, and those are the things that help me when I'm out to disinfect, to always make sure that I wipe after I pee, so that like the excess pee is not left behind and becomes like infectious or bacterial, because that's not really hygienic. So to keep yourself clean when you're outside, and to keep the spaces that you touch and the spaces that you pee at, you always have those things in your handbag. And another thing, guys, please try your best to use unscented things for your vijay. It will thank you, it will be happy and everything. I can't need, guys. Okay, there's no need. How na buhlok ba dintho. Okay, I want to say there's no need to use scented things down there, because really it's just like the extra chemicals that come with the scented things do damage like the natural fauna and flora down there. It actually like affects your pH and stuff. So yeah, I try to drink my 2 liters of water throughout the day, but as soon as you go to the toilet and you start feeling irritation and you feel like you're always pressed, chuck your water. Finish this water within the 30 minutes, within the hour, and go finish another. So if you can drink as much water as possible, it helps like push the bacteria out, so it can flush out the UTI before you even needing to go to the doctor. But this is just for minor UTIs. This girl holds you down. Have citrus soda all the damn time. I swear by citrus soda. I love citrus soda. It's the girl it thinks it is. You can actually have plain bicarbonate of soda in water. It tastes horrible, but it does help as well. If you can't afford to buy this box, that's 100 rand. They also have it in a bottle. So this homegirl is what is useful in preventing UTIs, or when your UTIs are minor, you drink this. If you have a real infection, don't go and drink citrus soda. It won't clear your infection. That's when you go to the doctor. So because not everyone has a medical aid and can afford to go to the doctor as soon as they have something like a UTI that's minor. So go to your pharmacist, ask for Uti'S or Uterine. I'll search for it and I'll pull it here, but it's called Uti'S. It's for people who haven't had severe cases of UTI like me. However, if your UTI is as bad as mine, then and you don't clear it within a day with these methods that I've used before that have helped me to clear my UTIs in a day, then do consult a doctor. do consult, like go to a clinic if you can't afford to go to a private doctor, and they will prescribe antibiotics for you that are stronger. And guys, it is important to drink the full course of your antibiotics. Let me tell you why. If you don't drink the full course of your antibiotics, the bacteria will build resistance. Then next time the antibiotics won't work, and it will make the UTI actually worse. So please don't do that. But yeah, that's my guide to UTIs. But hey, some of you are here for the juice. They're like, this old woman that's 25 years old has peed herself in public multiple times. Yes, I have, and it's really embarrassing, you guys. But like the first time I remember, I'd even just got in my car. My car actually hates me, let's be honest. I had just got in my car, and then it was the second time I was driving home to Kwakwa. So I was driving with my best friend. We were carpooling, so I was driving my car. Then obviously I don't like stopping everywhere when I'm driving long distance. I'm that kind of person that drive straight to the destination, especially if it's like a 3-hour to 4-hour drive. I just drive straight. So we stopped at some engine. I peed, and I had already contacted the UTI from the day before, but I didn't apply the method I told you about drinking and flushing it out. So I was pressed, but I didn't want to like always stop for like a false alarm where my uterus was not uterus, my bladder was not too full. Then we get into Kwakwa. Then we go, there's no garages. Now I'm driving to her place first because I was gonna drop her first, and there were no garages. So by the time I realized, like I was at a robot, so I had to stop at the traffic light robot. Guys, if you're in South Africa, you know robot. Then I was like, okay, I'll pee the next garage. My pee was like, nope sir, no ma'am, I peed myself. It was so embarrassing because that's when we were still actually getting to know each other. And then now she's like, oh, I'm like, I was just feeling so weird, and she was like, no, it's okay. But like it was feeling so weird, and my pant, like the skirt I was wearing was so wet, and I was just like so embarrassed. And I still had to go into the house and greet her parents and everything with my wet pants after I peed myself. So that was the first time I peed myself. And then the other time I peed myself. So I'm just telling you this because I want you to know that if you peed yourself because you had a UTI, it's perfectly normal. Like sometimes you can't hold it because of the UTI. Then the second time, luckily it was at our year-end event, so we went to, you know, those safari places. So the bathrooms were long drops, and I went to pee at the long drop, and instantly after like a few, maybe 2 hours later, I started feeling the irritation in my bladder. So I knew that, hey, I'll see you have a UTI now. Then we still had to drive back from the safari, then to get to the office to drive home from our cars. Then obviously I peed when I got to the office. I peed when we stopped at the garage. But because I had a UTI, it was like constantly coming. I'm driving on the highway, Willem Nicole, I'm stuck. So now I've passed all the garages. I'm on William Nicole. I'm about to join the highway, and I couldn't hold it. I just sat and I just released, and I peed. Like at that time, I actively made the decision to pee myself. I was like, I can't make it home, and it's just going to make my UTI worse. So I'm just gonna pee, because the more you hold it in, the bacteria grows and everything. That's why I was saying, every time you feel the urge to pee, just go and pee. Then I let everything loose. I peed. Halfway home, I had the urge to pee again. I was like, I've already peed myself, so I might as well pee again. So I did. I'm lucky that I drink a lot of water, so my pee doesn't smell. And at that time I drank double the amount of water when I realized that, oh, I've actually contracted the UTI while I was at the company here. And so I had to put salt and leave all the windows open so that it can absorb the smell, and obviously like taking your car to the car wash and everything. But yeah, I've peed myself, and I've had a friend who peed themselves at the rank. But it's a UTI, guys. It doesn't play nice, and our organ is complicated. So do follow the steps that I told you to prevent UTIs, and do follow the steps I told you. If you get a minor UTI and you want to flush it out as soon as possible, do that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm done talking. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video was very educational and informative. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at _Tumi.n, and guys, hit the like button. Comment if you have peed yourself as well. Comment if you have more questions about this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. The next video is totally going to be a clothing haul, I think, unless I decide to post a bonus video. But the next video, do look forward to another affordable haul. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye guys, love you.